What up, YouTube? How you guys doing today? I got another great book for you today. It's called Creative Visualization by Shakti Gawain. Use the power of your imagination to create what you want in your life. Creative visualization. So that's what this talk is going to be about. Every one of my videos has 3 layers to it. First is the core concept, the main idea. Next is a theory, which is a little bit more specific. And finally, we have action steps that you can take to apply the book to your life. So let's get into it. So creative visualization, it's a technique that I'm sure most of you are aware of, where your thoughts determine your reality, right? So what's the core concept of this book? The core concept of this book is that everything is energy, right? So that's why creative visualization actually works. Is because your thoughts are energy, right? Just like your body is on the subatomic level, your body is just energy, just buzzing, vibrating energy. So if your thoughts are a fine, subtle form of energy versus the dense, thick form of energy that is matter, that means there is an interaction. Everything is one ultimately, right? There is no two. All things are connected. Everyone is connected. Life is this one huge energy field. Everything is energy. Positive, negative, and beyond positive and negative. So that's the idea. What stems, the corollary, the consequence, the connection between this idea is that thought determines matter. Thought determines matter. So what you think, if you visualize it, right? If you visualize something positive in your mind, a vision, a goal that you want, it is more likely to manifest if you do it often, if you do it frequently, and if you take these steps that I'm about to talk about. So thought influences matter. Everything is energy. All right, let's get into the theory section of this book. A little bit more specific than the core concept, and it gets into the nitty-gritty details. So Shakti Gawain talks about 3 general levels or qualities of human being, right? Like what the human is doing at some point in time, right? The highest level is being. A human being is a being, right? So we are being on one, sometimes we're being, sometimes we're doing, and sometimes we're having, right? So sometimes we're receiving, sometimes we're putting stuff out there, and sometimes we just aren't doing anything except being, right? And this is actually kind of like a paradox, right? So traditionally in Eastern philosophy, where initially the idea that everything is one came about, they have this idea that you shouldn't have desires, right? You should be desireless, you should be enlightened, you should be beyond material reality. And that's true, right? But it's only in that state of acceptance and transcendence that you're able to influence and create material reality as you see fit anyway, right? So it's a paradox, right? Being, doing, and having, they seem like they're contradictory, but they're actually one unified thing, right? You can be, from a state of being, you can be doing, right? And so these 3 qualities that normally are fractured, in order to make creative visualization work for you, they have to be combined. You have to be accepting. You have to accept, desire, and believe, right? Those are the basic ideas, right? Desire, acceptance, believe. So let me do it. First you desire, that's D. Then you believe, that's B. And then you accept, that's A. So that's the 3-step process. Desire, belief that you can achieve your desire, and acceptance of the consequences of that desire, which is normally, it'll be positive if you're truly manifesting from a state of being and not needing, but desiring, right? So spiritual desires, that's what they talk about. So anyway, that's the core concept, that's the theory. Let's get into 4 action steps that you can take. First is set your goal. What you want to creatively manifest into your reality, right? So for me, I want to be a popular author. So I imagine that constantly. I imagine that on a regular, and I get very clear on the picture. That's number two. Get clear on the picture that you have in your mind. Be very specific in the details of what you want. And watch as the universe starts to rearrange itself through synchronicities to meet your desires. But in order to do that, you need to focus on it often, do it every day. Creatively visualize, train your creative muscles, your visualization muscles every day. So do that and give it positive energy. That plus sign is a positive. Give it positive energy. Feel good about it, right? When you're imagining something, feel good. Imagine yourself already having the desired thing, and watch as your reality starts to shift and make that happen for you. So that's the basics of creative visualization by Shakti Gawain. Really good book. I recommend you pick it up if you haven't read it. So the core concept, everything is energy. Thought determines matter. Matter is like a slow form of thought. So thoughts can be changed relatively easily, right? You can just change things, right? But it's tougher to change matter unless you are acting upon it, right? So that's that. Being, doing, and having. That's the trifecta of creative visualization. It seems like a paradox, like there are three qualities, but the Trinity is a unity. So, yeah, that's a little bit of Christian symbolism there for you. And the action steps. Set your goal, get a clear picture on it, focus on it often, and give it positive energy. Feel good in the now, and then work towards a positive future. So that's the basics of creative visualization by Shakti Gawain. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good one.